Ray Kurzweil, How to Create a Mind, The Secret of Human Thought Revealed. Welcome to the fascinating world of How to Create a Mind, The Secret of Human Thought Revealed by Ray Kurzweil. In this summary, you will discover the intricacies of the human brain, specifically the neocortex, which is responsible for higher thinking, pattern recognition, and creativity. You will gain insights into how our neural connections and memory storage functions contribute to the richness of our intellectual capacity and emotions. Furthermore, you'll explore the world of artificial intelligence and how our understanding of the brain influences its development. Dive in and unravel the mysteries behind human thought and the future of intelligence.
Unlocking the power of memory triggers. The brain stores memories in sequential patterns that can be unlocked through memory triggers, revealing a sequence of memories. This principle is used in countless memory techniques, such as police sketch artists using facial feature patterns to help recall a face. The brain struggles to retrieve information out of sequence, emphasizing the importance of recalling information through pattern recognition. Unveiling the power of the neocortex. The neocortex accounts for the majority of the brain's mass and plays an essential role in vital brain functions such as language comprehension, object recognition, and body control. This outermost layer of the brain stores and organizes information hierarchically, breaking down every action into hierarchies and patterns. The cortical columns found in the neocortex contain pattern recognizers, which enable the brain to recognize objects, shapes, and letters even if they are only partially visible. The low-level recognizers process individual letters, while the high-level recognizers combine them to form complete words. The neocortex has approximately 300 million pattern recognizers that fire continuously as the brain receives input from our senses. All in all, our brain's ability to recognize patterns allows us to predict what something is even when we only see a small part of it and allow us to break down even the most complex activities into manageable hierarchies of steps. The brain's management system. The neocortex, the management system of the brain, coordinates with different parts of the brain to perform various tasks. It receives sensory information from the sensory cortex, which passes through the thalamus and is then sent to the insula in the neocortex. The thalamus and neocortex are in constant communication and the hippocampus helps the neocortex decide which events to remember. The cerebellum, responsible for basic functions, controls movement in coordination with the neocortex, which controls most movements except for refined ones. A damaged hippocampus can cause Alzheimer's disease symptoms, while a damaged thalamus can lead to a coma or death. The Neuroscience of Creativity. The book explores how creativity and emotions originate in the neocortex of the brain, particularly through spindle cells. The neocortex's pattern recognition ability allows for metaphor creation and interpretation, making art and poetry possible. Collaborative efforts can strengthen the neocortex and increase creative potential. The book further discusses the possibility of expanding human intelligence through the integration of non-biological neocortex or AI. Artificial minds inspired by nature. Researchers are exploring ways to create artificial minds that emulate the functions of the human brain. The key lies in developing systems that learn by themselves, through a statistical method called the hierarchical hidden Markov model, HHM, which empowers software to get smarter through pattern recognition. Just like the brain's neocortex, HHMM is based on a hierarchical system. It reads a series of data and makes predictions using past learning experience. Today, this method is used in voice recognition software, and millions of iPhone users ask Siri, Apple's automated assistant, to help them with their daily routines. The rise of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence systems are rapidly advancing, providing a glimpse into potential capabilities. IBM's Watson, for instance, defeated top contestants in the game show Jeopardy! By analyzing an extensive collection of natural language documents, including all of Wikipedia. These systems' capabilities have led to questions about consciousness and free will, concepts that are still being debated. Philosophers have grappled with the meaning of consciousness for centuries, and the idea of free will is still under scrutiny. However, the author argues that if machines like Watson can amass knowledge and process it effectively, they can think and even demonstrate free will, ultimately blurring the boundaries between humans and machines. AI's inevitable integration. The book predicts the arrival of conscious artificial intelligence, AI, will be commonplace in society by the 2030s. With advances in technology and the predictable growth rate of information technology, the author believes we will see convincing examples of AI by 2029. The necessary processing power and data storage capabilities for a digital neocortex are already within reach, and Intel expects to manufacture 3D computer chips by the end of the decade. The author's successful track record in making predictions lends credibility to the claim that we will welcome conscious AI into our lives. Despite popular media's portrayal of robots as conscious beings, the author asserts that we are prepared for this technological shift.
In conclusion, How to Create a Mind offers an illuminating exploration into the human brain and its unique features, such as the neocortex, cortical columns, and pattern recognizers. The book delves into the storage and organization of information, the complexity of human emotions, and even the origins of creativity. The implications of this understanding extend to the development of artificial intelligence, and how creating a digital neocortex might revolutionize the way we interact with technology. Armed with this knowledge, we can appreciate the incredible potential of our own minds and anticipate the exciting future of AI.